Welcome to the First Five, where we flip the script, find God in real life, and get your soul fed in just 5 minutes flat. No fluff, no filters, just straight truth that hits different. And trust me, heaven's got something to say today. This is word that walks with you to work, rides with you in traffic, and sits right in the middle of your living room chaos. So whether you're sipping coffee, scrolling before the kids wake up, or just trying to get your mind right for the day, lock in. 5 minutes, one word, all fire. Let's flow. Good morning, family. It's Throwback Thursday. And don't just look back for nostalgia. Look back for reminders of God's faithfulness. The same God who did it before can do it again. Today, reflect on where he's brought you from and let that fuel your faith for where you're going. So let's get into it. This is your First Five. 5 minutes, one word, let's flow. So listen, have you ever tried to watch two things at the same time? Like you've got Netflix on the TV, TikTok on your phone, and somebody talking to you and you're like, wait, what happened? Who died? And what are we watching? Okay, that's split screen life. Your attention is divided, so your understanding is confused. But here's what's wild, okay? Investigative journalists actually use something called split screen on purpose. They'll put two clips side by side, what someone said versus what actually happened, so you can see the truth clearly. Because when you see both at once, you realize something's not adding up, okay? The math not mathing. And if we're honest, some of us are living spiritually on split screen. One side is what God said. The other side is what the world is showing. And we're stuck trying to reconcile both, wondering why our faith feels blurry. Teens, like when receipts get posted side by side, now you see the real story. Millennials, like comparing Instagram highlight reels versus real life. Two different narratives, okay? Elders, like hearing one story on the news and another from lived experience. You learn to discern what's true. So I titled today's message, Split Screen. Jesus says in Matthew 6:22 through 24, the eye is the lamp of the body. No one can serve two masters. Jesus is teaching in the Sermon on the Mount. He's saying your vision, what you focus on, determines your direction, and your allegiance, who you serve, determines your life. You cannot be spiritually double-minded and expect clarity. Our culture celebrates multitasking, okay? Divided attention and having it all. But Jesus says divided devotion leads to distorted vision. You can't serve God and everything else at the same time. So let's talk truth. What you focus on forms you. Jesus says the eye is the lamp of the body, meaning what you let in shapes what comes out. If your vision is clear, focused on God, your whole life fills with light. But if your focus is scattered, your life becomes darkened. Guard your focus. What you watch, scroll, listen to, and dwell on is shaping your spirit. It's like a camera lens. If it's out of focus, the whole picture is blurry. Proverbs 4:25 says, let your eyes look straight ahead. And Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And my second point, you can't serve two masters. Jesus gets real clear. You can't serve God and money, mammon. That word mammon isn't just cash. It's anything that competes for your trust, success, image, control, comfort. Culture says balance both, God and the grind. Christ says choose your master. It's like trying to drive two cars at once. You'll crash every time. Like, where they do that at? James 1:8 says a double-minded person is unstable. And Joshua 24:15 says choose this day whom you will serve. And lastly, every generation has to choose their screen. Split screen living doesn't skip generations. It shows up differently. Teens, you can't follow God and chase validation at the same time. One will shape your identity. Millennials, you can't build your whole life on hustle and expect peace from God. One will master you. Elders, you can't live off yesterday's faith and ignore today's call. God is still speaking now. The question isn't if you're watching. It's what screen has your attention? And where is your life on split screen right now? What's competing with God for your focus and your faith? And what's one screen in your life, habit, distraction, or priority you need to turn off so you can fully focus on God? And our prayer for today, Lord, thank you for reminding me that I can't live divided. Clear my vision, focus my heart, and help me choose you fully. I release every distraction competing for my devotion. You are my only master. Amen. This week, do a focus fast. Identify one distraction, Facebook, and limit it daily so you can give God your full attention. Well, there you have it. That was your first 5. Now go live it. 5 minutes, 1 word, all fire. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you can't live on split screen. Choose your focus and choose your master. I'll see you back here in the morning.